Hi everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the village's newcomers. What are we doing today?
It's going to be exciting. We're going to go over the new Brownwood Bridge.
It's right there behind us. Can you see it? There are two bridges here. One evidently goes over a lake and the other one goes over Highway 44, State Road 44. And we're going to go there. We came down here to go over it, but there doesn't appear to be an entrance. We have to find that. It's been open for about a week. I think we're the last ones to the party.
Yeah, I think we are.
She likes that. She likes to be the last one to a party.
Big entrance.
I like to be the first one to leave.
Oh.
Come along with us. We'll check it out and see what you think. Here we go, right in front of our very eyes. Nice, look at the railings, first class. Lovely pond behind. See Highway 44 was over there in the distance. I call it highway, I guess it's a state road. You'll have to forgive me. Like most things, just be entertained by us and verify everything on your own.
Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this view.
What a nice looking bridge.
Oh, nice. The ducks are certainly enjoying it over here on my side.
This is very, very nice. Over on the right, I don't know if you can see it, there's one of the covered wagons of the villages. It marks villages property. You can't see it, it's obstructed by a block wall right now, but pretty cool. Now we're going uphill. We're going to make our way to the bridge that actually goes over Highway 44.
Look at these lovely trees.
Live oak trees, Spanish moss, and here we come.
Now here's a crossing. People can cross right here to go on the other side.
Yeah, you can walk up to here on a sidewalk, and now you have to walk on one of those two ledges. I think they're about 14 inches wide, give or take. A Peloton.
That's a great
Bunch of smiling people out getting their exercise. That's cool. And now we are finally over 44. Now we can do that down in the Lake Deaton area. You can cross over there at Rohan. But this just opened, like I said. See the walker on the left there. I don't know if you can see him or not. Beautiful fencing. Now this property over to the left does not appear to be village's property, or if it is, it hasn't been developed yet. There's a couple of homes over there.
Actually, here on the right's the same. This is a mobile home park.
Right. A mobile home park on the right. When we're coming through, you can see the block wall is about to end. And we're on this trail that's going to parallel Megason Road. We took a drive down Megason Road the other day. It's really nice. It connects Brownwood and all the way down to the Everglades Rec Center and beyond. See all the sand? There's not much dirt in Florida, it's sand. It makes planting your shrubs 100% easier. It's so nice. The shovel just slides down.
The only trouble with the sand is we will get ants.
Linda thinks that with sand you get ants.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. It's interesting to see the palm trees that they have just planted here. They're about 20 feet tall. And as you can see, the tops have very little green. But obviously they know what they're doing, so they're going to come out. Well, we're coming down to a road closed sign. So I don't think I'll take that one.
No, but we just passed a cart that had a Great Dane in it. It was huge harlequin. It was a massive...
I didn't see it. Linda said there was a Great Dane in that cart.
It was amazing.
You know, we like Great Danes. If you saw our last blog, you saw we had one that was black with a white chest. His name was Zorro. We're going to head down Megason Road. Well, I am really impressed so far. This is first class. See up ahead, there's a roundabout. See the sprinkling inside that roundabout? They do that with reclaimed water from these retention ponds. I just got a little mist. Did you get misted?
No. You must have caught it all.
Linda's not mic'd up, so she's really going to have to talk loud. Seagulls! You don't see seagulls very often here in the villages.
We're in Florida. We need to see seagulls.
And Megason Road here, or whatever road this is, it's not Megason. Still under construction. We're crossing over, continuing down.
Yeah, it is Megason Road. We're going to be going down.
Well, we're on getting back onto Megason Road, but that road we just crossed
It's Woodman Place.
under construction. Yeah, I don't know what that is. You can see they're moving a lot of dirt here. You know, there is some resentment from people that have lived in Florida for a long time against the people that are moving here now. You know, kind of similar to the villages. It was a small community back in the 1980s, and then it got bigger. Some people resented it. The new people loved it. And then the new people thought they were done expanding, and they started expanding more, and those people that were new started resenting the new expansion, and the new people all loved it. That's the way it goes. We hate progress after we get what we want. We're cruising along at 15 miles an hour, if you wondered. We're not too awful far from the Water Lily Bridge, which is not opened yet. We will be driving past that here in a little bit. We're trying a new camera out today. The side view that you're seeing is from a Google Pixel 4a. It's a nice little phone. I haven't become fully familiar with the operation of it, but I know it's a highly rated camera. We don't even have it activated as a phone. We just use it as a camera. You know, that's something else about our vlog. We so appreciate you people that watch the ads and watch our blogs, because we have to buy equipment all the time. Microphones, splitters, software, new cameras, tripods. We have to pay admission fees and all that. And all the money we get from YouTube for you watching those ads goes toward that stuff. And we appreciate it so much.
This is beautiful. The magnolia trees they planted look so healthy.
Linda said the magnolia trees look so healthy that they've just planted.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
It's a windy day because I have the windshield down on my golf cart. And I'll address that in another video sooner or later. You can buy at least 3 different types of windshields for your golf cart. Linda has a solid windshield with a small vent at the bottom. She cannot open her windshield like we have this one open. She always has a pane of plexiglass in front of her face when she's driving.
Right.
That's beautiful on a cold day, and it's great on a windy day. But on a hot day, you can't fold that window down. You can open that vent, but believe me, it doesn't do a job like a window folded down. As you look up ahead, you can see the Water Lily Bridge just over the horizon, just slightly to the right. Not opened yet, but I think we'll go right by the entrance and you can see it. Maybe I'll turn in there if there's a little room to turn to show you what that looks like.
There's 20 palm trees right here in the median they planted. That's just the median.
Yeah, 20 palm trees, and oh, more than 20. I mean, we can see 100.
Yeah.
But 20 right there
On the one row.
at a cost of at least $2 or $3,000 a piece if you had them built for your home. Here's a little roundabout, and I'm going to turn a little bit, and you can see that the road is closed. But right there is that water lily bridge, and this path will eventually take you right over to it, and then to the Water Lily Rec Center, on through Marsh Bend, up to the Everglades. Things are really moving down here. This will finally give the fine people at Fenny connectivity to the north. Well deserved and much anticipated by them.
They've been really waiting for this.
These bridges are all the same that are being built right now. The one down at Rohan, the two up there at Brownwood, this one. Pretty neat. You can hear that turnpike probably a little bit in the background. It's not bad from here. Well, I'm anxious to go over that. By the way, they had an application process. You could apply to be one of the first people when they dedicated these bridges. So we applied. I applied for any of the 4 bridges, and they opened the Rohan, and we did not get selected. And then they opened the bridge over 44 back there, and we did not get selected, nor did we get selected for the one over the pond. But, you know, we'll keep trying. This is the last, I don't know if this is the last one or not. I think there might be one more even further south. And maybe we'll get to be one of the first people to ride over that.
That would be great.
Yeah. But there it is, just like the others. Ready to keep going?
We are ready. Let's keep trucking.
Folks are pulled over here admiring this new bridge. And we're going down under a tunnel, through a tunnel, under the road. These retaining walls, we had a couple walls like this built back at our home in Indiana. They were only 3 feet tall, 2 or 3 feet tall. They're expensive, but wow, what a wall. This is a short tunnel right here.
Oh, nice, and it's rather tall.
It's a tall one, no lights in the tunnel. You don't need them because it's so short. We're going to continue Megason Road, the south path. More palm trees. Just look up ahead at those palm trees. Now, we don't want to beat a dead horse, but just look at those. Those are not cheap, but they will be absolutely beautiful. That's the thing about the Southern Oaks area.
Yes, there's a lot of nature down here and a lot of landscaping. It's gorgeous.
Lake Okahumpka is off to our left. You can't see it, but I've seen a map recently that has some prime development going in there. We may re-examine our home location when they get those opened up. We love lakes and ponds and looking at nature and the water. And we like our house, we love our house, but we'll still consider all the options.
And
What we don't like is a new bond. That new bond will probably be quite hefty.
I was going to say the highest bidder for our house, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna get for it now. Huh. We used to go to auctions back in Indiana. You know, I think I told on an earlier video, we actually had a farm at one time. We owned it for 27 years, something in that neighborhood. And we had some cows. We had up to 30 cows. We thought we would do it as a hobby, and these cows had babies, and that's exciting. We loved it. We bought them at high price, and we sold them all at a low price.
Oh, we were not very good farmers.
We were not great businessmen, but I think we did okay with the farming part of it. Just that farm was 25 miles from our house. So on the cold days in Indiana, our only water source was a pond, it would freeze over. And I would have to go out there just about every day with a sledgehammer or an axe and break the ice on that pond so that our cows could drink.
Yes, because they would venture out and want to get on that ice pond. Ugh.
And if the weather was really bad with snow or heavy rains, I would have to walk at least a quarter mile or maybe even more to get down to this pond to break the ice. But we loved our cows. Had a couple of horses as well.
Yes, we've been adventurous.
A lot of land waiting to be developed down here, isn't there? From the right camera, you're looking out at the turnpike. That's Megason Road between here and the turnpike. All of the homes down here on this stretch will be to our left, which is away from the turnpike. But still, it's possible you're going to hear it. Perhaps the villages will do something for a sound barrier, but I think that this vegetation will do a pretty good job. Lots of trees and greenery between right here and the turnpike.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of a highway. We lived on another home. This was almost 40 years ago.
Yeah, 40 years ago.
Back in Indiana. That was butted up to Highway 64, I-64, that big east-west highway that rolls across the United States. We had 6 acres there, and I would say it was 1,000 feet from our house, the highway, and we could hear it much too noisy for our liking.
It sure was.
Another Peloton. Saturday morning.
Saturday is a notorious day for bike riders in the villages. A lot of the clubs meet at Lake Sumter and all over, and they travel all over the villages.
I don't understand that really, why they do that on Saturday, because honestly, every day is Saturday down here.
True.
Although there are some people that still work, and right now especially working from home, but still, why let work get in the way of a good time? This is actually a very nice drive. We don't, I do have an odometer. I could have mapped this out to see how far it's going to be. We're going to take the full circle all the way to Brownwood. We traveled from our home in the golf cart. 15 minutes, perhaps 12 to 15 minutes. Then we're taking this loop, and I think we'll end right back at home. Boy, off to our left, as far as the eye can see, is trees and nature. I'm going to pull over here and I'm going to whoop a U-turn. That's what we call it, whoop a U-ey. Going to whoop a U-ey right here so you can see what we're looking at. Look at that. Now that's between Brownwood and the turnpike. So there's a lot of nature right there. All the way around we go. Oh, Sandhill cranes. Always like to see the cranes. They are plentiful down here. And can you believe it? Sometimes they are called the ribeye in the sky because they are hunted heavy in a lot of states, including Indiana. No! I would go hungry before I would eat one of those beautiful birds.
Yeah.
Unless I was on Naked and Afraid or Survivor, and then I would have to go ahead and eat them. But I don't want to. I'm a picky eater anyway. Linda is not. She would eat sushi. She would eat asparagus and Brussels sprouts and
Bring it on.
sauerkraut and kale and spinach.
Yeah.
She'll eat all that foul stuff.
Yeah. My parents taught me that. Try everything.
Give me a beef steak, a baked potato, some green beans, carrots. I'm good. Meatloaf.
So that to another village that's coming. I don't know the name. We can get out maps, but yeah, it's already got the entrance ready for development. Okay, we're going to go through a tunnel.
This road will continue up to Warm Springs Road.
It's at Galloway Drive is what it was. I don't know.
That would continue up toward Morse Boulevard, the new extension of Morse. Still looking at the turnpike over there. Lots of water here, some beautiful little ponds. And we're going to do a show about it eventually. These retention ponds are used to irrigate, but they're also used for flood control. It's an ingenious system that the Villages has to regulate the water in times of heavy rain. Although it is a bit concerning, especially if you paid a tremendous amount for a home with a water view, that your water level is never guaranteed. They can draw down that water to feed other retention ponds or to irrigate or etc. That's my understanding anyway. Just over the turnpike here would be the Everglades Rec Center. That's a nice rec center with lots and lots of facilities. It has platform tennis, whatever that is. It's got a soccer field. It's got an RC, remote control lake. You can do boats on the lake there, or you could, you can fly your drones. They have kite flying club there sometimes.
Do they also have a baseball field?
Here's a long tunnel.
Or softball? Wow.
And I don't see any lights in this tunnel.
This is a very long tunnel.
Yeah, that's a long one. Road closed to the right, so I think we'll go to the left. And we're going in another tunnel.
Yeah.
This is Tunnel Alley.
You just named it.
This is a bit higher. We could throw the kayak on top of the cart and come through that tunnel, no problem whatsoever. You notice we haven't had a recent kayaking video because somebody in our family is terrified of the alligators in the water.
I wonder who that could be.
Boy, you can see a lot of development here, future development. That car rolling right in front, that's going down Megason. I don't know who provides these palm trees and all these beautiful magnolias and all these fresh bits of landscaping that are going in, but that's a massive undertaking. You can see, it looks like to me, these are concrete pipes going to be used in a sewer system to the left. We take that for granted, don't we? All that water and waste in our homes that we flush has to go somewhere. There's a complex system to take care of it. We don't even think about it. We pay that sewage bill every month.
Yes.
We went to Alaska one time and Linda had to use an outhouse. We were out in the bush.
We were. Oh,
The bush. We were bush people for a week, and she had to walk through a trail at night to go to the bathroom in an outhouse, and there were bear scratches all over our cabin, all over this outhouse. She was terrified.
That's not even a strong enough word, how terrified I was. Oh.
We made it. Hey, we're at the village of Hawkins. We've heard some of our viewers that have bought in Hawkins and will be building. Congratulations to you guys. That is an exciting time when you buy a lot and then you're going to have the meetings with the design people and your house is going to be built and you're waiting. I'm a little bit envious. That's a neat process. You get your house just exactly the way you want it. I'm going to let this cart pass me.
We have 3.
3 carts are going to pass me.
Okay.
Hello.
We watch you guys all the time.
Oh, we're doing a show right now. You're
I
on
figured
it.
you were.
Hi.
Yeah. We just moved here from Michigan, and you helped us. You helped us out.
Oh,
Well,
we're
congratulations.
So,
Yeah, thank you.
We
Oh.
just moved here 3 weeks ago.
What neighborhood?
Chitty
Chitty
chatty.
chatty.
Oh, I
Okay.
like that. That's
Yeah.
not too far from us.
Yeah.
Just hold that up. I'm going to get a picture of them.
There they are. Yeah,
And I'm also going to show our viewers your windshield. I just mentioned it on the drive. That to me is the Cadillac of windshields. You can fold it down on the hot days, you can close it up, and you've got the vents if you just want the vents open. So that's like I have here. Linda, she's a little lower on the totem pole. But it's sure nice to see you folks, and we're glad you're here.
You guys do. Thank you so much for all your help.
You are more than welcome. Yes, sir.
We're glad you're here.
I told you that we'd see you when you get here.
I was thinking that the other day.
Thanks.
Glad we ran into it.
Yes, sir.
Have fun.
Take care.
Happy video.
That's always fun. Always fun to see people that recognize us and we get to chat with.
Yes. It's fun. It really is fun because the smile on their faces is like crazy.
They're on the honeymoon right now.
Yeah, they are.
When you get here, you're like, oh my goodness, why didn't I do this earlier? Then you're here a while and it's, oh, this is really great. We will have to see how we feel after 5 years.
Well, I think we're still on our honeymoon.
Right here, I'm going to pull over and show a little video. Across Megason Road there, you can see a bobcat. And right behind it is quite a few small shrubs and plants, perennials that are going to be planted. We've seen that multiple times, a little staging area for landscaping. By the way, we're driving in the grass. We don't think anybody minds down here. This grass is very hardy. I don't know what kind that is. It's probably zoysia. That's what we have in our yard.
Yeah.
But when you're on these paths and you have to make a phone call or you drop something
Or you're looking at your phone, your
GPS.
GPS system.
Yeah, you need to pull over into the grass and do that. Number one, so you don't block the road, and number two, so it's safer.
And people will always stop and ask, do you need help? Which is lovely.
You see the wall on the left, I'll give you a little angle to see it. That is, whoop, hello there. That's courtyard villas, or in that case it may be veranda homes, but in any event they have a wall around the back of their home. And if you are a true courtyard villa, I believe you have side fences as well. So it's a nice place if you own a pet, dog, cats. I mean, I don't think you can let cats out. They'll escape.
Can you lift me up over that wall and I'll look over?
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
used to be able
doubt
to.
it.
I used to be able to.
My weight and your strength.
We've had one decrease and one increase. Wow.
I own it.
Now look over here. Look at the piles of sand over here. I have no idea what that is. Is that going to be the golf course?
Oh, yeah, they are.
They might be creating hills and whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They are going to.
Don Wiley can tell you. Gold wingnut. He knows what they're going to do before they do.
I don't know about that.
Don's a wonderful resource for the expansion of the villages. He was kind enough to come and do a video for us one day.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
And we're driving along this
It's Hawkins still.
Megason Road. Some walkers. Hi. Still in the village of Hawkins?
Uh-huh. That's what the last entrance said.
That's a pretty good sized village if that's true. Here's another tunnel.
Oh, which way do we go?
Morse Boulevard, path north, that's us. We have to turn here. Short tunnel.
And tall.
Yes, it's tall. We're going Morse Boulevard north because you can't turn south. It's closed. Over there on our left, if we had continued to go straight, we would have been at the Aviary Rec Center. That just opened, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Linda reads me everything in the newspaper. She's like Skip.
I am.
Skip will keep you informed by reading you the things that happen here, and Linda reads them to me. I don't read the newspaper.
I do. I love it.
I don't need to. I have a service that reads me the big stories every day.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all new homes, not painted yet. They're just under construction. Listen, hundreds of them.
Right. I think some of them have been sold, though. I mean, there's landscaping on the one straight ahead with Christmas decorations. But that's definitely not the village of Hawkins. Morse Boulevard we're on now. And here's the village of Bradford. Just look at the amount of landscaping that goes into every single village entrance. You know, it's amazing, actually. I mean, when you own a home and you plant 10 shrubs, you're exhausted. It's been expensive and you've had it. We're looking at thousands upon thousands of them. I'm going to turn the mic over to Linda and let her do the major commentary. Flip that on your shirt here. And then you can give commentary.
Okay, we're coming down this path and see a pretty awesome little cart here. Don't know what that is. You'll see all kinds of carts in the villages. Electric, gas, atomic,
Carts?
carts. It's amazing to see the carts.
Now, you don't think those atomic carts are nuclear powered, do you?
No.
By the way, this is fairly newly opened here, so I'm only going 15 miles an hour. Ordinarily, up on the northern side, where we live, if you cruise the multimodal path at 15, you're going to draw some strange looks
Yeah.
and maybe some hand gestures.
Yeah, most people go 20, and yeah, you have to go 20.
Yeah, keep it moving.
Have not seen any alligators today. It's a little bit windy, chilly, but the other day they certainly were out when the weather got a little bit warm, what, didn't they?
I think when the temperature drops but the sun is out, they like to come out of the water and bask in the sunlight.
Right. That was a little loop, a bicycle path, and a cart path.
You know, I'm completely happy up north where we live, but every time I come down here, I'm so impressed that I get a little bit more open to someday maybe living down here.
Yeah, they are growing leaps and bounds, and more shopping opportunities, and the gasoline situation now is coming, so it's getting better every day.
One thing I don't like about a lot of the neighborhoods down here is the closeness of the homes to the street. They have made them closer down here than they are up home. But they've made the backyards bigger, so your recreation area is going to be larger, but in front of your home, it's going to seem a little more claustrophobic, or tight, I guess would be the word.
Yeah, more compact.
So if you like outdoor and the recreation and grilling and patios out back and whatnot, you may enjoy it down here more than up north.
They also have these walking paths near the edge of the woods, which is nice.
That's very nice. And you can see people utilizing this as an exercise area, jogging, biking, walking.
And that's the thing. The lifestyle here in the villages, they promote the lifestyle so much about keeping fit or keeping active, and that's a big, big pull for the villages, to have that lifestyle that you're active and moving and enjoying life.
We've made a large loop, and now we are heading right back up toward Lake Deaton, which means we will be going over the Chitty Chatty Bridge. This multimodal path comes right behind these homes.
That's nice. Look at all the Robellinis there.
Yeah, it's nice. I don't know. There's a Notre Dame flag right there.
Oh, and IU.
Smart people living in this
Ooh,
area.
and IU. Over here.
I know. I don't want to hear it.
What?
I do not want to hear the comments about that Alabama game.
Oh.
It still stings. But I don't know. Back there, that lanai we just passed a little ways back, there was a lady in her nightgown drinking coffee. You know, that's a little too public for me.
What?
That's one thing we miss from Indiana. We had no eyes on our house. I mean, didn't really have to wonder if you were going down to get a cup of coffee in your underwear.
wonder how long it would take us to ride a bicycle on this whole loop we did.
I don't know, but you could do it and I'll time you.
I think I'm going to need that electric bike.
You know what? I think I could do it. I think I could ride this loop on a bike. I bet it's 10 or 12 miles, you think?
Yeah, but I don't think I've gone farther than 2. It would be a little bit taxing on my legs. I'd have to get used to it. We have dear friends that ride bikes.
You've only ridden 2 miles on a bike?
Yeah. Well,
That's not true.
an exercise bike I've gone 10, but yeah. On a real bike outside, probably 2. But we do have dear friends that are here in the villages, and they love the paths here in the southern section, and they will do bike rides every day or every other day. But back home, they would go on trail rides or rides, even 100-mile trips. And wow, that's impressive for somebody in their 60s. I just really, my hat's off to them.
I'd do it, but man, these bike seats, they are so uncomfortable. If I did it, I would want to have my old banana seat back from 1968.
You need a recliner bike seat?
I do not like the reclining seats.
Oh. What a beautiful day. It's going to be 83 today. January 2nd. What? Nice.
If I had that e-bike back, I would take that loop, no problem.
These woods intrigue me. I always want to know if anybody sees deer down here. We've not seen but one since we've been here in 2 years.
Back in Indiana, I have actually literally been in the woods and seen 25 or 30 deer at a time. Here, we've been here over 2 years now, and we've seen one tiny fawn with white spots, and that is it.
And that was outside of the villages. That was somewhere.
Outside the villages. But we've had a bear in our yard.
Yeah, we did have a bear in the driveway, so that's a first.
Okay, we're just about up to Lake Deaton area. We are coming up on the Chitty Chatty Bridge, just across from Lake Deaton Plaza. Very scenic approach.
Comes yellow golf cart.
Now from this side, there is no walking lane. You do have a little bitty concrete ledge that you can walk on, but you'd have to walk like a runway model or something, one foot in front of the other. I'd be scraping my hips on that wall, I can tell you that.
I really have a mental image right now of you doing that walk. Go for it, Jerry.
And this is 44 again. We've made the entire loop. You've seen everything south that we can get to by golf cart.
That was a wonderful ride. Oh, look, there's the expo at Rohan. Rohan today is having an expo for all the new people that move into the villages. They didn't have it last year.
I want to go back. You know, we're newcomers. I need some more golf tees. You can get golf tees and magnets and yardsticks and
yes, a lot of giveaways, and it's really fun to go to that.
That was, for me, one of the nicer trips that we've taken by golf cart since we've been in the villages.
It was just lovely. The nature, the trail, everything we saw, the new bridge being built, the pathways, the landscape, the palm trees. great opportunity for us to get around. The connectivity is wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, we've been waiting for so long, and the anticipation. It's going to be so nice when that Water Lily Bridge is finished and those residents of Fenny can finally get connected up here.
Yes.
But for me, a wonderful trip. I'd like to do it once a week, maybe. Just go down and check it out.
I agree, and I think we should do it on a bicycle.
All those empty fields full of sand with mounds, you won't believe how fast that transforms. And maybe we'll do it again in a month or two and give you guys an update on the progress. Don Wiley will. He'll be doing it with his drones, and you'll see that growing leaps and bounds.
Until next time.
See you when you get here.